Hi, we're at Namm 19 at the Elektron Booth, and this time around we're showing the Overbridge 2.0 and the model samples. And so here I've got the analog heat and a digitact hooked up via overhub into the computer. I also have a sound card running here, and I also have a MIDI controller. So here on this track I have the digitact plugin, which is right here. I've put it here so for convenience. So if I like trigger sounds, everything is on the screen. So if I want to maybe filter it from here, totally possible. Or I could change the pitch from here too. So it works both ways. It's a great way to get your audio and Elektron workflow into a DAW like this. We have a near sample accurate sync. So now it's set to clock and transport. I can disable it and enable it here. So if I press play on Ableton right now, it will play back. So let's do that. Yeah. And we're only hearing the stereo output. You can see all the individual tracks running at the same time. And of course, these can be recorded and added effects and all that stuff. It can be done once you've got it audio individually going on. One of the neat features that I like is that I plugged in this MIDI controller, so I have my own set of effects, and you could do crazy stuff like this, for example. So yeah, with all this, you know, the computer type of audio processing is now at your at the end of your fingers. Yeah, because of the awesome Overbridge audio streaming that you can do. So I said that, yeah, you can do the multi-track audio. Here, these are the multi-track audios. And here I have the analog heat plugin, and it's located right here. And of course, it's the same method. Everything can be changed from here or there. It's the same method as it is. What's really cool is now, notice that I don't have any analog ins and outs on the back of the machines, only the USB and the power. So like this, now I can set it up so that the heat, the audio from digitact goes into the computer. It goes into the analog heat channel through the plugin, and then the plugin will transmit the audio into the machine, analog process, and then send it back into the mix. And you could do this with quite extreme, well, not extreme, but really impressive low latency. Let's have a look at that now. So I've muted I've soloed the analog heats. So now you can hear the latency isn't that bad. There is some because, you know, you're having a bit more ins and outs, but it's a very impressive way to go ahead and do this. So now if I press play, now I have a lot more editing capabilities here. And really like cranking the audio through the analog engine of the analog heats, and all the filters, all the LFOs can be in sync. This is really cool feature to mess around with, I think. Another really cool thing is, because I've got it set up like this, I can route the internal audio from a DAW, such as these maybe these loops that I can run through, or any other VST plugins you can. So let's have a try that. So I'm going to select audio from Breakbeat channel, which is this one here. So now I'm going to solo that and then press play. Press play using this. So now we're going to select the post effects, and now here we go. It's running through the analog heats. Or you want to make it much more angrier. Yeah, so this is a great, and that's the original sound. That's the proper sound. So that's basically, it's a great analog processor for your digital environment, and that's what the Overbridge you can do in a DAW. And I'll show you something else that I'm very happy to show you is the standalone plugins. Now we offer standalone plugins for a computer, so that you don't have to actually run a DAW when you're making music. Because for me, personally, I find that distractive. So this is great for me. So I would, go into the studio, plug the Digitact or whatever Overbridge compatible device into the computer, and then hit record. And then when I press play, I have all the audio running individually in our own standalone application. And these can be monitored, like as you say, I want to monitor these three or all of them. It's a very customizable, and you could decide which ones you want to capture, all of them or once. And also, very interesting thing to note is the input is being treated totally separate. So these are actually audio interfaces. So you can record, external gear through our Overbridge compatible machines. And once you've recorded the audio, they will be stored in separate audio tracks. And of course, you can record on Ableton multitrack. I mean, you saw that I was multitracking it. It's the same thing. And yeah, this is available right now on our Elektron forum. It's in a public beta stage. We're working on the Elektron plugin, and once that is complete and we've ironed out the bugs here and there, we will be ready for a final launch that will be the public launch of the Overbridge 2.0. So that's Overbridge, and yeah, thank you for watching, and thanks for Kraft Music for doing this video with us. Thank you.